Hey, I'm Ross. Welcome back to the channel. The Q Timex Chronograph, a quartz watch, remarkable piece with beautiful nostalgia and modern functionality. This watch is not just a timepiece, it's a statement of style and heritage. A captivating watch that enthusiasts and casual wearers will love. One of the first things that caught my eye with the Q Timex is that vintage-inspired design. The watch pays homage to the original Timex Q, which was first introduced back in the 1970s. Retro aesthetic, and it's evident with the bold color palette and distinctive case design that you have with this thing. It looks great. Almost like a Seiko cushion case meets a Tissot PRX type of design. A combination of like the round and straight edges with this stainless steel, well proportioned, measures at 40 millimeters, great diameter, versatile, and will probably be great for everyone's wrist. We have brushed finishes and polished finishes, gives it that refined look, with some accents and a touch of class here. Some of it, even when you look straight on, it just doesn't even look like steel. It's got that almost like that polished acrylic look. But believe me, it's steel. 40 millimeter case, I'll put the specs up here for you. 5 millimeter push-pull crown, 18 millimeter lug, 46.2 millimeter lug to lug, which is great, makes for awesome wear on the wrist. Doesn't stretch too far across, and a 14.3 millimeter thickness. Now the overall package, strap and all, this one here not on bracelet but on that genuine leather, 78 grams for the full kit. Now the dial is where the Q Timex truly shines. It's available in different color variations, including the reverse panda, but this beautiful cream colored panda is awesome. I mean, wow, probably the most affordable Daytona look-alike you've seen out there. And you know what else? I mean, I just reviewed the Longines Conquest chronograph on the cruise I was on a few months back. But holy crap, I mean, we're talking multiple thousands of dollars for that one and just a couple $100 for this beautiful Timex. And it has a great look to it. Those high-end, medium-level, high-level luxury styles are not within your budget, then you always have an option here at this lower price point, and you're not sacrificing the quality. Timex has been around forever, and this will certainly get the job done. Now we also have the tachometer on the outside, that scale, which is built right into the fixed bezel. Both functional, looks sporty and cool. It's awesome. Who doesn't like a chronograph? Like the iconic Omega Speedmaster Professional? You know what I'm saying. The watch is domed acrylic crystal, and at this price point you would expect, you know what, mineral and sapphire is just a little bit out of that range. A screwed down case back with the built-in coin assist battery hatch compartment. Pretty cool. I mean, the water resistance is only 50 meters, so don't get excited here, but when you're around your water sources, you're going to have to protect yourself. A large Q positioned at the 12 for the dial, definitely a vintage feel with no numbers around the dial here. The outer perimeter does have a black minute chapter ring that matches the color of the sub-registers, which is great. I like the vibe that you get from this watch with the contrasting colors. It looks good. Great colorway for this dial, the vintage flare with the cream old school color supporting that 1970s flare. Timex Chronograph Quartz, signed at the 12. Three subdials operating over this Mecha Quartz movement. We have at the 3 o'clock position, the 24-hour time monitoring. Even some of you who are around the planet that don't even get any light during the day, where is that? Like way up north. I mean, 24 hours of darkness. You still know what time it is. Now at the 6, we have a 60-minute chronograph monitor. And at the 9 o'clock, we have your small seconds or running seconds. Now the chronograph sub-registers are all well positioned, creating that balanced look. They're not loomed up, and of course they have the reflective steel mini hands there. I thought they were going to be like a white and pop a little bit more, but now these mini hands are not loomed and made of that same reflective steel of the hands, and they pick up the light from whatever angle it is to allow you to have legibility no matter where you're looking from. So the hour and minute hands are luminous, ensuring readability in low light conditions, as well as the applied hour markers are bold, easy to read, and they have some small lume strips just running down the center, a crucial feature for the watch designed for both style and function. Large lollipop seconds hand runs the Mecha Quartz movement. It has a great looking sweep to it, a little bit more attractive than your anticlimactic tick, 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 you know what I mean? Which we've even seen on some Swiss-made quartz movements. Now the date window situated between the 4 and the 5 o'clock hour markers on an angle there, you know, within the sub-registers. With all these sub-registers, if you're gonna have one, I mean, that's probably the only place that you can put it. The geography is very slim, due to what's on the dial, but it looks pretty good. It doesn't distract from the dial too much. I mean, comment below, let me know what you think. Overall, with the domed crystal, the watch offers some great depth through the glass and does a good job of making the dial and textures pop, showing off the indices, the registers, and then the handset above. I like the way it looks there, and probably contributes to that 14.3 thickness as well, because you have that domed crystal. Now, as I mentioned, you've got the quartz movement. The Q Timex chronograph offers that mecha quartz movement with good precision and reliability. I mean, quartz movements are known for their accuracy, like we're talking, what, 15 seconds a month maybe, and this is no exception here. The chronograph function allows you to measure elapsed time with ease, making it suitable for whatever various activities you want to monitor. Whether you're timing a run or making dinner or whatever it might be, it'll work for you. Traditional start-stop pushers at the top and the reset down below, separated by that steel crown. Pushers are easy to operate and responsive. You'll have no problems operating the watch. Now, comfort is a crucial factor when it comes to the watch design, and the Q Timex does not disappoint. The watch comes with a genuine leather strap. It's versatile and it can accommodate up to just over an 8-inch wrist. So you do have some room. My wrists are 7¼ inches. The watch is relatively lightweight, making it suitable for all-day wear without causing discomfort. What is it, 78 grams for the full package, like I mentioned? The leather is great. Goes with that racing motif. Makes you think about the racers and the old school gloves they used to wear, the leather gloves with the perforated and hold sections there. You know what I mean. I'm liking it, and it's not that flimsy leather strap that they just threw on, kind of like an afterthought. The leather strap is made by the SB Foot Tanning Company out of Red Wing, Minnesota. You've heard of Red Wing Boots, the company that's been around like, what is it, over 150 years? In fact, Peter McKinnon did a video a couple weeks ago talking about his Red Wing boots that he has. I'll leave a link down below, you check it out. But this is quality leather material being used in this watch. I wouldn't doubt it that if you had to order one, probably the strap would be almost as much as this watch is worth. And they also make leather accessories like belts and things like that. So a great collab by Timex. Now overall, it's got that ruggedness and refinement to match with the watch aesthetic and, you know, that sporty look when it comes to racing and things. A great perspective, thinking back from the 70s, but reissued down in modern day. I like it. I like it a lot. I also like the smell of the genuine leather. I've always liked the smell of the genuine leather. You feel the quality right away. The watch covers, you know, that lug at 18 millimeters with a 22 millimeter contact point from above, and then it tapers down to 17 millimeters at the pin and buckle closure. And Timex had them make a quick release option for your convenience there. Excellent touch. Comment below, I know you like that. In my opinion, I'm not swapping this thing out. It just looks too good. And just how rugged is this thing? We're looking at a 4 millimeter thickness at the contact point at the 22 millimeter contact, and it tapers down or thins out down to about 2.1 millimeters down towards the end tips of that pin and buckle closure. So that gives you a sense of how that the strength and durability is for that leather strap. Now there are steel options as well, but regardless of whatever your choice it is, the watch remains versatile and it's a great transition for formal settings, sports settings, whatever it is you want to put this thing through. And if you need to find another strap option at 18, go right ahead. Fill your boots, no big deal. Now Timex has a rich history dating back like to 1850s here. The Q Timex chronograph is a testament of the brand's commitment to innovation and quality. Now, the original Timex Q was beloved for its affordability and reliability, characteristics that continue to define the brand today. A couple $100 for this thing? This thing looks like a mid-level luxury watch. Like, come on. A lot of the companies are doing it right by reviving some of the old releases. You're expanding and your growth, and you're allowing for a more diverse community to come in and grab your watches. That's all you're doing, right? You're trying to reach a broader market. Now, if you appreciate the blend of history and modern design, I mean, it's a conversation starter, and no doubt it's a sporty chronograph that will continue to be in the conversation, which is a worthy alternative for some of your more expensive chronograph designs out there on the market. The Longines Conquest chronograph I just reviewed a little while ago. Yes, that's one for, and of course, you know what? Astronomically priced. The Rolex Daytona is way out there, next level. I mean, it's not even close to any kind of comparison as far as quality or design goes. But if it's the look that you're after, definitely you could be considering this Timex Q chronograph. If you have a scratched itch, this Timex could be your next Timex for a fraction of the cost of some of those other watches out there. Like I mentioned, in terms of costs, it's got awesome value here. The accuracy of the quartz movement, the design is great, the strap is awesome. You're getting a good product here, a good end product here for the price you're paying there, around that $200 value. Wow. Now, some of the drawbacks, I mean, while the Q Timex chronograph is undeniably appealing, it's sexy as hell, it's gorgeous, there are a few things to keep in mind. Some may prefer a mechanical movement. It's just that simple, right? Over quartz. I mean, some arguing that it's more authentic of a watch experience, but I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, there are some superb mecha quartz movements out there on the market. From a reputable company like Timex, I mean, come on. I think you're walking down the right path if you're looking for alternatives here. My argument would be that, look at this sweeping chronograph hand. It looks so cool for this quartz movement. But you know what? To each his own. Like Amy says, there's a lid for every pot. Another potential drawback is the water resistance. At 50 meters, yeah, no problem. I mean, it's not suitable for, you know, going in. I wouldn't be submerging it in water and wearing it in the pool or in the hot tub and things like that. And you know what? These are common limitations for many vintage style watches. It's something you have to prioritize as far as what you're going to be up to, what you're going to be doing. Now, to wrap up before we keep you here too long, the Timex Q Quartz is a beauty. Crafted timepiece. It successfully combines vintage charm and modern functionality. Its design, comfortable, great heritage, a standout choice for anyone looking to add a unique piece to their collection. Whether you're an experienced watch collector or an enthusiast or someone just starting out looking for a stylish accessory for the daily wear, the Q Timex chronograph is something worth considering. It serves as a reminder for the appeal of vintage design, proving that sometimes looking back can lead to something truly special. Hey, listen, while it has striking aesthetics and great reliable performance, the rich history the Q Timex Chronograph Quartz offers, it's just something special. It's not just a chronograph, it's a piece of history on your wrist. And you know what? There's no breaking the bank. So it could fall into a lot of people's budget. This is not a paid review. My opinion's my own. Give it a try, give it a look. At the end of the day, you have to make the decision what's best for you. But like, subscribe, and smash the bell. Help out the algorithm. Most of you who aren't subscribed, just do a quick click down there or like and comment. Let me know how things are going, what you think of the Timex Q chronograph. If it wasn't on your radar, it is now. I can't wait to hear your comments. This thing's gorgeous. I like it. I like it a lot. I said that already, didn't I? Talk to me. Let me know. Comment below. I'm Ross. We'll see you on the next one.